Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for another reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a good day so far. So I'm super excited for today's reading. We will be looking into the beginning of your new chapter. So what events, energies can you expect? What is going to be happening for you in this new chapter of your life, in this new beginning? I'm super excited to take a look at all the piles today, and we have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading today about the new beginning of your life and what is awaiting for you. So pile number 1, as your card, you chose the movement card right here. And this card, you know, with the movement, this is kind of giving me the sign and the energy that things might start to pick up pace in your life. Things might start to move much faster. Some of you might be deciding to be more active, maybe move your body more. Some of you might be physically moving somewhere, but I am getting like the energy of events, you know, occurring in your life in this new beginning. So I do feel it's going to be kind of eventful. You know, I'm also kind of picking up the energy that some of you are deciding to start moving, like not waiting on things to occur anymore. It's kind of what I'm feeling. So it almost feels like you're starting to take control. You're starting to take power and charge of your life. That's what I'm seeing here from this card. But let's get your Terra cards so that they can show us a bit more of what is awaiting for you in this new beginning and what is going to be the energy for pile number 1 in the new beginning of their life. For pile number 1, what is happening in their new beginning? Where is this new beginning leading them towards? Let's take a look, pile number 1. So, as your first card, you have the 5 of Cups. You have the 9 of Swords, okay. The Sun card, yeah, I was expecting this. I was like waiting for some kind of card like this to show up in your reading. 3 of Wands, and you also have the 9 of Wands. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for the next chapter of your life in this new beginning, what is this going to bring for you? Pile number 1 is going to be realizing that you can change your situation. I feel this is what's going to happen within you. Some of you might have been recently disappointed by something. Some of you have been maybe worried about something. And it almost feels to me like something that happened led you to be in this like spiral in your thoughts and in your head on overthinking and maybe feeling anxious, maybe feeling depressed, not being able to sleep properly. So I do feel that there is some sort of event in your past that occurred that sort of ruffled things in your life in a sense, or just made you feel a bit uneasy and made you to start overthinking about things. Okay, that is kind of what I'm feeling. Like you might have gotten to a point in your life where you started to overthink about things. And you know, I love the 5 of Cups actually, because it's indicating that even though something has failed in our life, there's still something beautiful in our life that we might be missing at the moment. So I feel what you guys will be what will be happening for you guys in this new beginning, and your new beginning will start when you guys are able to notice something positive in your life that is still there. And once you turn your focus towards this positivity, I feel this will awaken inside of you new inspiration. This will give you new energy to move forward. It's sort of like you guys are getting like inspiration to get back on your feet or to keep going. I see like there will be like a new vision that will occur for you that will motivate you to keep moving. It will like give you energy to start moving again, to be passionate again, because the 3 of Wands to me, it's all about creating our vision. bringing our vision to life. It is that energy where we are at a distance from our vision, and it still is in the future, but as long as you can see it happen, that is like you're one step closer, pile number 1, to achieving your vision. So I do feel that you are going to be able to successfully shift your focus to something in your life that is still standing, okay? Something in your life that is still compact, that is still there, that can be improved. And I feel this will give you sort of new hope and new energy to, again, shift your focus towards something else. I really do feel that you will start to become more in charge when it comes to your emotions and not letting your thoughts affect you so much, okay? I feel that you guys will be maybe become even a bit stricter with yourself and the way that you feel, but it does sort of feel like this is what you need right now in order to move out of maybe feeling this way or feeling like you're stuck in a cycle, okay? And with the 9 of Wands, I do again feel like things will become very busy for you. The 9 of Wands can sometimes indicate feeling a bit overworked, or like it sort of is like that period after like you've been so busy you didn't even realize how busy and tired you got. So it does kind of sometimes can represent like burnout energy. So it is telling me again that things will start to become actually quite eventful for you in this new beginning and this next chapter of your life. Just, be wary to not go to the edge of burnout and feeling, too tired of everything. But I do feel again that you are gaining that energy and inspiration that will sort of pick you up and inspire you to make movement in your life, to create change in your life. Because I feel that maybe for a while you were too stuck in your thoughts and focusing on something that didn't work out. But I feel that now in this new beginning, your shift and your focus is changing towards something that is still positive, that is still in your life, and you will use this to improve your life in some type of way. Let's get some tea leaf cards for you, pile number 2, to further clarify what exactly is happening for you in this new beginning and what can you expect. Let's get one more card. For my beautiful pile number 1, what is happening in their new beginning? You have Tower, okay, solid foundation, success with effort. Yeah, this is exactly what I was saying. So the Tower card in the tarot actually represents falling apart. It represents something ending, something abruptly ending perhaps, because it wasn't stable to begin with, because maybe it was made in a rush. And the Tower doesn't just occur completely out of nowhere, right? There is always a reason as to why something is happening in life. And when the Tower occurs, we actually are able to identify why that Tower moment occurred, and we actually are able to feel it when it's coming. But it's like that energy of like, I'm just gonna ignore it until it happens, right? So something is unstable in your life, something, that something needs more work, maybe that something is not working out and that it needs to be let go of, but you choose to ignore it because it's easier to ignore it than to deal with it, right? And then the Tower moment happens because it cannot go on anymore. It has become too weak for it to stand on its foundation because it has not been built properly in a stable foundation. But in this tea leaf card, we see here solid foundation, success with effort. So I do feel that you guys are going to be able to rebuild this foundation in a successful way this time. So maybe you're starting over with something, but this time you're going to do it right. Or some of you are starting to do things right. It's sort of like you're realizing that you cannot take the easy way out. Maybe something didn't work out before because you tried to take the easy way out. Maybe you didn't do the right things to make this stable and solid, right? But I feel this time, some of you might be giving something else a second chance. Others of you might be starting completely something new and different. But I feel this time you're doing things right. This time you're doing things from the right place, you're putting in the right amount of effort, and you're not taking shortcuts this time is what I feel. And you also have Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So I feel that you guys, went through a sort of a spiritual awakening of some kind, and that's why things weren't so comfortable, because you know, the tower moment, I always notice this, especially from my life. The tower moment always occurs in our life when we choose to ignore the truth, and when we don't end things ourselves. And it is actually quite more painful to let the tower occur than ending things when you know that they need to be ended. And don't be afraid of the tower, because the tower doesn't occur when something is stable in your life. The tower is not going to occur when things are right in your life, when things were built in the right way, right? But if something is not right and you deeply know it inside, then yes, the tower moment will occur, because you know that it's coming. It's just you're prolonging the period. You might be ignoring it to happen, but eventually it will. And if you don't make the cut, then nature will make the cut, you know? And I feel that maybe some of you went through this type of moment in your life, and this helped you to spiritually develop yourself. This was an enlightening moment in your life. The tower usually is a moment of enlightenment, is a moment of realization that, you know, if things are not right and if we don't make the change, then the universe will make the change, because it is at the end of the day for our own good. But sometimes the reason why we do not choose to act upon ending things ourselves is because we are afraid. We don't know what we're gonna do. So we just keep being stuck in this cycle, and it's a negative cycle that we're stuck in, right? The tower, again, doesn't occur when things in your life are right. It doesn't occur when you're happy with something and you know that something is solid. It's only going to occur when you know that things are unstable and they need to go, but you refuse to make the change by yourself. So this was a moment of enlightenment for you. And now I feel that you guys have the right knowledge in order to build something in a successful way. Okay, let's see some more oracle cards to further give us information about this new chapter of your life. For pile number 1, what is their new chapter going to look like? You have, wow, look at this, the tower. You have the tower twice. Let me read you the keywords of this card so that we can get a more exact message of what the meaning is. Let me just find, okay. So the tower is a neutral card to receive, and it represents business, authority, isolation, ego, loneliness, experience, past, and formalities. Okay, so some of you, maybe this is something regarding your career that will be changing. You know, with the isolation, ego, and loneliness, and spiritual development always happens when we are alone, when we're feeling lonely, because it pushes us to work on ourselves and it pushes them within. So maybe some of you went through this, right? Went through this moment. You know, I do feel that the new beginning is you coming out of this tower moment, because this is all up until your past, right? And I see that the Sun card is in the middle, which means that things are changing. You have been enlightened, and your new beginning will begin when you guys see what the tower moment is trying to teach you, when you become enlightened, spiritually enlightened by what the universe is showing you. So after this new beginning, I see that you will be in a much, much better place to begin things again, to start things again, to work on your visions again, and to give it your all this time, I feel, okay? Let's get your last message to end your reading, pile number 1. What exactly is happening for you in this new beginning? You have healing, healed, and healer. Healing energy surrounds you and the situation. So we see that in this new beginning, this situation that occurred, this tower moment will be healed, okay? And again, we have solid foundation, success with effort. So as long as you put effort in this situation and you do what is correct, the situation will be fixed. So if some of you went through a tower moment, know that this is going to be fixed. Healing energy surrounds you and the situation. Whatever happened, pile number 1, in your past is now going to be healed in this new beginning of your life. And just know that this happened for a reason. It happened to teach you something, to bring something to your understanding, and it's for your own good. Take this chance to start something over, or take this chance to begin something new, and do it the right way this time. because you have success with effort, this is showing me that without the effort, you guys won't be able to do this correctly. So maybe perhaps again, you try to take the easy way out in the past. Don't do that again, okay? Put in the right amount of effort into something, and the right kind of effort, and things will be set straight for you. Okay, pile number 1, but that's what I have for your reading today. I hope this resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading today about your new beginning and what is awaiting for you in this new beginning. So as your card, pile number 2, you guys chose the read card here. And this is making me think of you maybe learning something. Maybe some of you are going back to school. If you're watching this right now, it is kind of back to school season. So maybe some of you are going back to school. Maybe some of you will be spending more time reading something, studying something is what this is making me think of, maybe even journaling. But I'm also noticing, this is going to be very funny, I'm noticing this symbol here right now, and I don't know if many of you are familiar, but this is reminding me of the game Sims. Okay, I love that game. I used to play it so much when I was little, and it's bringing me back to thinking of that. And you know, the Sims is all about creating, you know, just creating life, right? And we, at least when I was a kid, I used to use that game to create and live a life that I wanted to live at that time. So that's also kind of making me think of like maybe some of you are doing journaling, and that is the way that you're manifesting things in your life. Maybe you will be spending this new beginning. Maybe things will start to manifest in this new beginning of your life. Yeah, that can be also it, right? That's what I'm getting here. Very interesting energy for you, pile number 2, right away. But I am feeling kind of like positive energies from this pile. Let's see your tarot cards so that we can see what exactly is awaiting for you in this new beginning. For my beautiful pile number 2, spirit guides and angels, what can they expect in the new beginning of their life? What energies and events will be occurring for my beautiful pile number 2? Oh, let's get one more card. Okay, so let's see pile number 2, what's happening for you. Right away, you have the 4 of Swords here. Okay. You have Queen of Cups. Beautiful energies. You also have, wow, look at this, 9 of Pentacles. Wow, the Magician. Yeah, I was saying something about something manifesting in your life, and you get the Magician. And you also have the 2 of Wands. Okay, pile number 2. So this new beginning of your life. First of all, I want to say that it's going to be quite relaxing and peaceful for you. You know that the 4 of Swords is about taking a break. It's about taking a rest, like just not stressing over things is what I'm seeing. So I feel in this new beginning of your life, some of you might be taking it easy in the sense of like, maybe you won't be like traveling so much, or you won't be moving around so much, or you won't be like I don't see that in this new beginning of your life or this next few months. I don't really see that you will be creating some huge change. I feel it's going to be more about like being where you are and sort of relaxing a bit more. It doesn't mean that you guys won't be doing things, because I actually see that you will be quite active, but not in the sense of like you're moving across the world, right? You're traveling to so many different places. I feel it's going to be just more about you being at peace, being where you are currently and focusing. Okay, that's what I'm seeing, focusing. Queen of Pentacles, I feel that you will be working on something that is very deeply connected with you, something that means a lot to you. And I feel that in order to work on this thing, you guys maybe need to stay in one place, or you just need to be, you know, a bit more passive in this next time of your life, because I see you working, but more passively in a way, you know. And the 9 of Pentacles is telling me that this is going to be a very well time for your finances. Like, it's financially, I feel that you will be doing very well. I feel, you know, the Nine of Pentacles, we see this woman here is relaxing. They're in this very nice garden. They're reading a book again. So again, I feel that you will be just enjoying life, really savoring it. It's not going to be so rush and go. I feel that in this new beginning, you will just enjoy what you've maybe even created before. So I feel that some of you might be getting to enjoy your past efforts, the efforts of your past self, because that's the reason why you are getting to where you currently are. With the Magician, this is, the universe wants to tell you with the Magicians that you guys have all of the right resources at your disposal now to create something. Okay, so this is why I was mentioning that some of you might be creating something, and in order to create this thing, you might need to be in a more passive environment, which means, again, not moving around too much, not and when I say moving around too much, like, I don't know, taking a trip every month or physically moving across the world. That's kind of what I feel with your pile is going to be more about staying where you are and working on something, creating something, because this is the right time for you guys to create something. Because now you have all of the right resources. Maybe before you were lacking the resources, but now I feel that you have financial abundance in your life and you have the right resources. You have everything in your hands that you need in order to create something and bring something to life. And then with the Two of Wands, this is showing me, pile number 2, that this time you will use it to plan your future. So I feel that in this time you will be planning maybe some future travels, and that's what I was saying, that you might not be traveling right now, but I do see travel occurring for you a bit more in the future. I feel that right now you will be making the plans about it. You will be choosing maybe where to go or the things that you will be doing. The Two of Wands to me is always just about planning trips. Like, I feel that is the most straightforward way I can put this card, but it can also mean planning your future as well, you know. But I am getting like that energy of planning trips. I feel that's what you will be using your time to do as well. Overall, I feel, pile number 2, actually, for this new beginning in your life, things are just going to be so peaceful, so relaxing. You will be working on what you need to be working in peace. You will be creating. Emotionally, you will be fulfilled. I'm honestly just seeing this next chapter of your life being the break that you needed, because I feel that you've spent a lot of time working in your past and now you're getting to enjoy the rewards. And again, this doesn't mean that you should slow down and get too comfortable right now, because you still have things to do, is what I'm seeing with the Magician. You still have things to create. Actually, this is the most important thing for you to create right now, because you finally have the right resources to make something happen. So focus on this, pile number 2. And in the meantime, just let your surroundings be the way that they are. I feel that you just need to be present and focusing your current moment and focusing on creating something that now is the right time for you to create. Okay, let's get some tea leaf cards for you, pile number 2, to give us more information on what this new beginning is bringing forward for my beautiful pile number 2. Spirit guides and angels. Let's see. What is the new beginning of pile number 2 going to be all about? What can they expect in this new beginning? Let's see. You have Vine. Seek out information that will help you. So this is telling me do research, right? We have also a lot about reading here. So some of you might be focusing again this time of just being passively where you are and focusing it on research, focusing on studying, focusing on creating. But it's like you're taking it not slow, but it's like you have time to do it, right? You don't need to rush so much about this, is what I'm seeing. Of course, hold yourself accountable and take the action every day, but I just feel that the energy around you in this new beginning is not going to be all over the place. Everything will actually feel very harmonious and balanced, which I love, you know. So seek out information that will help you, because I do see with the Magician, some of you are planning to create something. Try to do more research about it. Try to study more about it. Maybe get help from other people. Hire people that can help you. Find a mentor if you feel like you can do that. So just, you know, look at the internet. Maybe it will help you in some sort of way. But what you're doing right now, it's like I see that you will be studying something. And you also have ear. Good news. Wow. Okay, so you're receiving some good news in this new beginning of your life. I feel this is very clear here. You're receiving some good news that will make you very happy. What exactly is this about? Let me try to see here. What are these news going to be about for you? You know, with the Four of Wands, I feel that this is like you're finally getting the news that will put your heart to rest. That will finally be like, okay, now I can relax. Now everything is going according to plan. Now I can just enjoy my time, just relax, and I can feel fine. Let's get a tarot card. I want to clarify, what are these good news that you're receiving? It seems that you're reading a lot in this new beginning of your life, and maybe you're receiving some good news via a text message. But what are these good news for pile number 2, Spirit? Can you please clarify? Five of Swords. Okay, some of you, the good news is that you're being chosen over your competitors. You're being favored by maybe your boss, maybe your company. But I feel that the good news that you're getting is that you're getting something that so many people want, and other people are going to be disappointed because you're getting it. So you're getting something that is, I would say, highly competitive. Let's see what else is happening for you in this new beginning. What is going to be the main energy? Let's see that. What is the main energy for pile number 2? You have the Lily card. I want to read you guys the keywords of this card so that we can get a more clear answer of what exactly is happening. Let me just find it for you. Okay, so this is a neutral card to receive, and it says that it represents peace. Okay, that is the first thing that I mentioned, I feel, when I started speaking about your pile. The energy of this next chapter of your life is going to be very peaceful. Again, you have peace, wisdom, maturity, knowledge, ethnics, sexuality, tranquility, and longevity. Again, you have something about wisdom and knowledge, something about learning here. Okay, so a lot of peace. I feel that you will be working on improving something, learning on improving something. Okay, so this is why you're winning. This is why you're beating the competition, why you're going to receive something that so many people are fighting for, because you guys didn't give up before, and also because even if you're good at something, you still want to learn, you still want to improve, and that is why you're getting something. So this new chapter of your life, this new beginning, is going to have very peaceful, very harmonious energy. And also I see you spending a lot of time on learning something, on knowledge, okay? Do something regarding longevity. With the longevity, I feel that this is something going to be in the long term. So we're looking at an event and a situation that will be good for you in the long term. So for the rest of your life, perhaps, it's something. You know, I feel that also you have maturity. This is telling me you're very mature people, especially with the Queen of Cups. You're very rational people. You don't just think about tomorrow. You don't just think about how can I make my life better this week. You think about the longevity. And if there is an option for you, which you kind of have to struggle more, but you know you will be good with it afterwards for the rest of your life, I feel that you're the type of people who will choose that over just being comfortable in the current moment and receiving something in the current moment. So you're very smart people, pile number 2. But let's get your last message to end your reading here. What exactly is the message for pile number 2 for their new beginning? New home, so beautiful. Okay, moving is a step in the right direction for you. So some of you might be like moving homes, and I know I mentioned in the beginning that this will be like more time of settlement for you. Maybe some of you are moving and you're deciding to settle somewhere for a longer period of time. Okay, so this card is going to be quite direct for some of you, that if you're currently moving and transitioning between homes, it's going to be the right thing for you. And I feel that this home will bring in a lot of harmony and a lot of peace in your life. But again, I know I mentioned before that it's not a time to move, but I am getting what this card is like. You might be moving somewhere, and this is where you settle down for a while. This is where it's going to be about, I'm here for now, I'm working on this for now, and I don't want to be distracted by other things. So I see that you will be quite focused actually in this next period of your life. And again, learning, improving yourself, bringing something to life. And I love this because you will be receiving some very good news. Okay, when it comes to you being chosen for something, or you winning something, or you getting something that so many people want. So you will be winning big time, pile number 2. I love this energy and I love this for you. So I hope that this resonated with you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading today about the new beginning that is about to occur for you, and what can you expect in this new beginning of your life. So as your card, pile number 3, you chose the Clean Your Space card. Okay, this is maybe indicating to me that some of you maybe will be kind of like welcoming this new beginning by doing some kind of deep cleaning, maybe getting rid of clutter, getting rid of a lot of old things. I feel that you will be just kind of like, you know, that how is that saying, like new home, new me, or is it something that I'm making up? I'm not sure, but it's like that, you know, that energy where you just clean things, and you maybe like clean your room, and this is like, okay, this is my new beginning. Right now I feel refreshed, my space is clean, I cleaned everything, I got rid of the old, I'm welcoming the new, right? That is the energy that I'm feeling for you in this new beginning. So it does feel to me like you're getting maybe rid of a lot of old things, and you're welcoming in new energy, you know. You're creating space for new things in your life. This is why it's always important to keep getting rid of the things that you feel like are getting too old, or you're getting a bit too stagnant, because this way you're telling the universe, I don't need this, take this away, I have space for new energy in my life, right? So yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling here for you. Let's get some tarot cards, pile number 3, so that we can see what are going to be the main events of this new beginning for you. For my beautiful pile number 3, what is their new beginning going to look like? Spirit guides and angels, what is awaiting for them in this new beginning? For pile number 3, let's get one more card for you. Okay. Let's see, pile number 3, what is awaiting for you? So you have here, your first card is the Queen of Swords. Okay, that's interesting. This is telling me that a lot of you, like, you might be deciding to become more disciplined. That's what I'm getting with the Queen of Swords. It's like you're becoming more disciplined. You're becoming more, you're holding yourself more, like more accountable. And this is what I was saying, like with the clean your space, is like, you know how we sometimes do that, like, okay, I'm gonna clean my room, and then tomorrow I'm gonna wake up early, I'm gonna start eating healthier, I'm gonna start going to the gym. It just feels to me like you have like that reset type of mindset where you're kind of resetting your life, allowing yourself to have a clean and fresh new start at something. Okay, we also saw the Wheel of Fortune for you pop up, which is really good, because I feel, you know, pile number 2, what is happening here for you? I feel that your destiny is changing. You know, the wheel represents divine timing. It also represents faith. It represents us getting lucky. But I feel in your reading, in combination with the Queen of Swords, this is looking to me like you're taking charge of your life. Okay, you're deciding to change your life for the better is what I'm seeing. Page of Swords. Page of Swords is to me the beginner, the learner. So I do kind of feel, again, you're deciding to do something in a different way, in a better way. You're deciding to better yourself. Four of Wands. You're creating more stability in your life. You're making the right change, I want to say. And Five of Cups. Okay. I feel pile number 3 that with this Five of Cups, this is always showing up in the readings when we feel like we're disappointed by something. And pile number 1 also got this card, but I said this in pile number 1, I love the Five of Cups because it represents life in a very beautiful way. It represents that even if something failed in our life, even if something didn't work out in our life, if we just turn our back on the negative and we just say, I don't care if this happened, it doesn't concern me, I'm not going to focus on it, something good will show up right in front of you. And this always happens. It always happens. I can say I've been through this so many times. It always happens. As long as you turn your focus from something that didn't work out, you will be clearly able to see that life is offering you something else. And it's even better. And I feel that you guys are deciding to hold yourself more accountable in this new beginning of your life. And you're kind of having this like refresh moment where you're cleaning out your home. Maybe you're decluttering your home. You're getting rid of old things. Maybe you're getting rid of addictions. You're getting rid of bad habits that you have. I feel that you want to change your life for the better. And you want to learn something. You want to make something of yourself. I feel you don't want to be like the people maybe who are in your family, like the people in your community, the people who you're currently around. I feel that you guys want to change your life for the better. And here's the thing, I always say this, we always have free will in life. We always have a choice in life. It doesn't always mean that it's the exact choice that we want to take, but as long as you keep taking the best choice that you have right now currently, eventually you will get out of that situation and your choices will become better and better and better. And that is the way that it happens. You start small, right? You just need to start by doing the best thing that is for you to do in this moment. And if that is getting rid of this addiction, getting rid of like these old things that are just maybe like hoarding in your house, and they're just causing dust and they're causing the place to feel too full, it's getting a bit suffocating. If that is the best thing that you can do right now, that is what you should do. Because at least you're making some sort of change in your life. And I feel that you're starting to consciously make decisions that are going to improve your future. Sometimes the action that you take right now in the present is not going to affect your life in any way right now. But 3 months later, you're going to be very grateful that you cleaned your room that day, right? It is those small actions that really build up over time. And, you know, it's like cleaning your room is not going to make you ultimately successful, right? It's not going to really like, it's not like you clean your room and then you wake up the next day and your life is better. Your life is amazing. But at least you're doing the best thing that you can right now for your life and for yourself. And this is the way that you start doing these small steps. Eventually, again, they accumulate, and eventually you get to a place where you have really good options to do. Like your choices are very good. And no matter what you decide is going to be good anyways. So I feel that you're deciding to change your faith and your destiny. And I'm so proud of you, pile number 3, because I feel you're really wanting to turn your life for the better here. Let's get some tea leaf cards for you now, pile number 3, to see furthermore what can you expect in this new beginning of your life. Universe and angels, what is happening for pile number 3 in their new beginning? What kind of energies are entering pile number 3's life? I feel getting this card for you. Let's see. You have tent, temporary situation. I feel this is saying that something in your life is just temporary. You know, pain is always temporary in life. It always is. And I know it might seem very like, when you're in it, I know that it can be very difficult to see it this way, that things do actually get better. But I feel that you guys are like starting to notice that it's up to you if you want to change your life. That it's up to you if you want to change your faith. You know, your faith is not going to change by itself. You can't just hope that your faith changes and that you were born lucky for your faith to change in the middle of your life. It never happens, you know. It's always you who kind of triggers this type of change in your faith. And I feel that you're starting to realize that you have free will, that you have free choice in life, and that you can change your situation, because everything in life is temporary. Even the good in our life, even the bad, everything is temporary. As long as you do not keep up with it and you do not maintain it, everything can be temporary. And your next card is love. Maybe there is a love opportunity that's entering your life as well. Maybe temporary love interest entering your life in this new beginning. But it can also mean that you're shifting your focus towards more love. And what is love, pile number 3? It is the most highest frequency, I want to say, that you can feel. Love. ultimate love. And I'm speaking about real love. And it doesn't always have to be romantic. It can be love about yourself, love about the life that you're living, love about and the passion that you are on what you're doing, what is your job, what is your work. It can be love for nature. Love is the highest emotion you can feel. And I feel that you guys are starting to realize that you can choose to ignore the negative. You can choose, out of sight, out of mind, right? That's how it is. And you're realizing that you can choose to focus on what you want. And as long as you focus on what you want is what you're going to see. I feel that you're not letting yourself be brainwashed by things that you do not want in your life anymore. Because it really is like that. It's just about you deciding what you want to see and what you do not want to see. Let's see what is going to be the main energy for you in this next chapter of your life. Wow, you have the fish. Okay. I want to read you the keywords of this card so that we can see the clear meaning of it. So the fish is a positive card to receive, and it says finances, business, money, values, abundance, gain, prosperity, and freedom. Wow, okay. I love this. Freedom. I feel that you're finally what is the best way or what is the way to freedom, I want to say, is feeling like you're in control of your life. The reason why we don't feel free is because we feel like we lack control in our life. And once you sit down and you realize that if I take an action right now, that means that I have control over my life. If I tell my mind that I want to do something and I do it, that means that I have freedom in my life. Because I have control over what I'm doing. The reason why we feel restricted and we do not feel free is because we feel like we cannot move, we cannot take the action that we desire. But we can. Again, we always have free will. And I feel that this is something that you're realizing in this new beginning of your life is going to push you in the right direction, pile number 3. Let's get your last message to end your reading. What is the last guidance you would like to give to pile number 3? For the new beginning in their life? Assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. Pile number 3, I'm kind of getting a feeling that you might make some people angry in your life with the changes that you're creating. Some people might start to disagree with you, which is completely normal if you're deciding to pursue this type of way of living. But I want to tell you, pile number 3, this is the only way you're going to achieve your freedom. This is the only way that you're going to achieve your peacefulness and your happiness. The reason why you might upset some people around you is because you're no longer doing things that are working for them. And when somebody is listening to you, when somebody is doing the things that you tell them to do, it works for you, right? Because you have somebody to boss around, you have somebody to control, you have somebody doing things for you. But I feel a lot of you are almost like, I don't care anymore. Like, enough is enough. I'm taking control of my life. I'm going to do the things that I want to do in my life. And I feel that you're also starting to realize that the things that a lot of people maybe you were saying to you up until now were completely lies. And I feel that you're going to start to stand up for your beliefs and raising your boundaries. Putting walls between people, getting, with this, and only say yes if you really want to. This is a clear sign of having boundaries. And you have the clean your space card. This means you're getting rid of things that are just not welcomed in your boundaries anymore. They're not welcomed in your bubble anymore, whether that is thoughts, addictions, habits, items, people, whatever it is for you. I feel that you're doing a complete clean out of your life, and you're going to start only to live the life that you want to see. You're going to start hearing the things that you want to see. You're going to start seeing the things that you want to see. You're just going to have complete control over your life. And again, you're holding yourself accountable. You're going to become very confident, pile number 3. I want to tell you that you're moving towards the right direction that you want to achieve in life. So such a beautiful reading, pile number 3. I really hope that this resonated with you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again. Bye-bye.